Hello everybody, good morning. Today I'm going to do 3 different experiments. The first experiment would be embroidering on a towel without using a stabilizer. Normally when you embroider on a towel, you have to use they recommended using water-soluble stabilizer. So my first experiment is that I'm not using any stabilizer that you're going to put on top of the towel, and I'm going to embroider on the thicker part of the towel. The second experiment, I'm still not going to use the stabilizer that on top of the towel, but I'm going to embroider on the border, not the when I say border, it's this part here, not on the thicker part of the towel. So it would be over here. That's the third one. I'm going to embroider on the thicker part of the towel, but using a stabilizer. Now the stabilizer I'll be using would be the tearaway, because I don't have with me a water-soluble stabilizer would have been perfect. Okay, so stay tuned. So this towel, this is actually my dog's towel. So because this is just an experiment anyway, so I'm using it on his towel. So I'm going to embroider his name. Okay. So this is exactly how it looks. This one is just a marker, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's not very good either. This is how it looks if you don't use a stabilizer. So I want to make sure that the design is going to be in this border here, not on the terry portion of it. So let's see. So I want it a little bit higher. So let's see, it's done. So there you have it. See, there you go. Actually, not bad if you sew it in this border here. Okay, so this third experiment, I'm going to embroider this towel on the surface of the towel using this tearaway stabilizer. Since I don't have the water-soluble stabilizer, I'm using the tearaway. How it looks with the stabilizer. So now I'm done with 3 experiments. First, without a stabilizer and sewing it on the thicker part of the towel. So this one here, I embroidered Hank, and that's my dog's name. and it's not very nice looking. So my next experiment, embroidered on the border so I did not use a stabilizer on this one, but I embroidered on the border instead of the thicker part, and it came out good. The third experiment, I embroidered on the fabric, on the thicker part of the towel, and I used a stabilizer. And I didn't, because I did not have a water-soluble stabilizer, I used a tear-away stabilizer, and it actually came out good. See, I put a design on there. These are all my dog's towels. So, so right there. So, conclusion is that you really have to use a stabilizer if you are using a towel. You put it on top of the towel. Okay, so if you're sewing on the border, you can put the stabilizer on bottom. You don't really have to put the stabilizer on top, but if you want to sew on the thicker part of the towel, you have to have a stabilizer on top of the towel. Okay, so hopefully you learned from my experiments, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and goodbye.